As you can see, it is a beautiful, spectacular, wonderful, fantastic fall day. It finally quit raining. We had about 3 days of rain there on and off. And this morning it's very frosty. It's about, right now, I don't know, maybe 37, 38 degrees. When I got up, it was 34. If you can see on my building over there, it's very frosty. Everything was frosty when I got up this morning. Excellent. I'm looking forward to working outside today. This is my kind of weather. 30, 40 degrees. Beautiful, beautiful day to be outside. And we're gonna be going to do this delivery, and then we're gonna go over to the wood yard and do some work. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you are too. Here we go. Well, I'm back in the wood yard and I'm positioning everything to get it ready for splitting. I moved the elevator a little bit. I moved the splitter just a little bit. Now I'm gonna take the tractor. I'm gonna go get another empty tote for putting all the chunks in. All the burnt wood's gonna go into that. There's already 2 totes full. And then I'm gonna scoop up, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 scoops of rounds that are cut over there. Bring them over to this area and we're gonna split them and kind of keep filling this area. You can see over to this side over here. We've ran the elevator twice, so I'm trying to fill this far side as much as possible before we fill the front edge, because I have to build right where the elevator wheels are. I'm gonna have to put pallets in there, the wall ones, and then we'll fill that edge. I'll just work my way that direction. Eventually we'll come from this side over here. We'll put the elevator and stuff over here and we'll split this way. So I've got about 2 hours. Beautiful day today. It warmed up to about 45 degrees. There's barely any wind at all. Fantastic day to be alive and in the wood yard, just like all the other days. Yesterday wasn't quite as much fun because it rained, and so we got work to do. I'm gonna get to work right now. We're gonna move wood, split wood, make little pieces of wood. Look at that, a bunch of wood. I brought over, I don't know how many scoops I did there. I'm sure you guys counted, I didn't count, just a bunch. I quit because it's very greasy. You can see by the ground here, I can't get traction to really get into the pile, and I'm just digging it up, so I figured I better quit before I caused more damage. Ground needs to dry up a little bit more, but it's already, I don't know, it's like 11 o'clock. Because I did that delivery this morning. But when I go into the pile, I got it in four-wheel drive, and I'm just digging this all up here, and I don't want to just rip this to shreds here. And so I'm scooping it up. And I put it, just so you know, when I go into the pile, I put it into float. I got it in four-wheel drive, and I got plenty RPMs going, so I try to ram into it to get a scoop under it. But every once in a while, you hit a chunk, and it just won't move, and you can't get under it. And that's the problem with scooping wood up. It's hard to get under it without, obviously, scooping up a whole bunch of dirt. And you saw that when I was dumping the rounds into the pile there, lots of dirt. So I hate to just grind all the dirt into it. Should wait till this dries up a little bit more, and I won't gum it up so much, because the bark gets, you know, just caked on with mud here. We got kind of a clay soil here, so when it gets wet, it's kind of sticky and slippery and slimy. And so you can see by the tires here, I'm just kind of sliding all over when I turn and stuff. I'm trying to get, you know, the bucket so it's as flat as possible. This bucket is the farm's bucket. It's a bigger one, so this is for the skid steer, and it's a little heavier. But you can see the dirt here. You saw a bunch of it falling. It's not terrible, and as I split it, as it goes into the bin, it'll be in there for months, many months, and it'll get rained on and wind, and it'll get chucked around when it gets loaded. So a lot of the dirt will come off of it, but I try not to grind it too much. But you can see there's dirt there, and it kind of all falls down in there. So I got enough here to work. I've got about an hour and a half before I have to go do something else. So such a nice day. I want to be splitting. So we're going to crank everything up, and we're going to get the elevator running. We're going to get the splitter running. We're going to do some splitting. We're going to use the big boy again here, the OPS power unit. This is the OPS Mega 3. There it is, the Mega 3. And what's really nice about the Mega 3 is it's 3,600 watts of power. It's got the wheels in the back. This bag I got hanging here, in case you guys wonder, this is a bag I got from a spotting scope I bought, so a Vortex. And I put it on there because I got all the cords in it, because there's no place to store the cords. So I just put them in that bag, and I just tied it on there so it's out of the way. But what's really nice about this is you push the magic button, and you can do this. Look at that. Because it weighs 83 pounds. So I'm going to wheel her over here, and to get it in close enough that I'm not going to smash it with anything. Oops. Bring it right over here, and we'll get rid of the handle, and we'll tip her down and put it right over here. And then I can plug in on the cords right over there, so I can run it over to the extension cord. And I just put the rest of the gas that I had available from my last 5-gallon jug that was non-mixed gas. It's up there because I put it up there because I want to make sure I remember to take it and get gas, because I only got about 3/4 of a tank of gas in the splitter, which should give me a couple hours maybe, and I don't even have that much time. So time to split wood. Look at that, the pile grows. I added this whole higher part you see right here. I just added all that. That was what was done before. And I got a big part of the pile that I had over here done. I ate into it. I'd like to keep going. It's such a beautiful day. The splitter's just working great. Elevator works great. The battery pack that is plugged into powers it just fine. I'm going to show you something about that right now. So I hooked up about halfway through. I decided, you know, it's sunny out. I might as well put the solar panels on. So I plugged those in. And when it's this time of day, which is, I don't know, 3 o'clock, 3:30. Right now we're drawing 100, I don't know if you guys can see that, 116 watts in. We're at 53%. And the reason it's at 53% is that I ran the other day for, I don't know, maybe a couple hours with the battery pack, and I didn't have the solar panels in. And I started like at 90, I think it was like 96 or 95%, something like that. And it went down to 83% after a couple hours. And when I started today, because I did some other stuff with it, I started today, and I think when I started it was like at 82%. And it's drained down to 53 running the elevator a couple hours. So when I plugged it in, when it was at 100%, this was like a week ago, the power pack said that it would run for 5 hours. I think it might be more like 4 hours, 4.5, something like that. But it is nice because it's quiet and it just does its thing. Now I got the solar panels hooked up to it, so I think at the rate it's charging right now it just hit 124. 122, 123, 121. So yeah, there's some clouds going through right now, some real light fuzzy kind of clouds there. So when that happens, the power goes down as far as what's coming in. Once in a while I've looked at it when it's been somewhat cloudy and it goes down into like 60, 70, and if it's real cloudy it goes way down to almost nothing, like 20, 30, something like that. So you need pretty much full sun. So for everybody that thinks solar is just the greatest thing since sliced cheese or sliced bread, whatever, sliced stuff, yeah, it's okay. It's nice, but if you live in an area where it's cloudy all the time, if you're a West Coast kind of person, Northwest, yeah, you might not be able to charge hardly anything. Anyway, she's charging right now. We're up to 120 now. Yep, 119, and it's going, and I have to go do something else. So that is it for today. That's what I got done today. Tomorrow you're going to come back 5:30 a.m. with another video, and I will do more work because that's what I do. Between now and then, you're going to go to my channel and you're going to watch, I don't know, maybe 1,200 videos, and I'll be back tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. You getting dizzy? I'm getting dizzy. Gee, probably better stop. Okay, good night, Irene.